All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I've got a short but powerful bit of training. What I'm going to go through is referral networking. We're talking on this conversation about the power of allies, ambassadors, and affiliates. Who are they? Glad you asked. I'm going to cover that in this talk today. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please enter those into the chat box. If I don't get to them on this call, we'll definitely get back to you on that. We'd love to answer your questions, but let's dive into referral networking here. First idea about referrals. Referral leads are actually the best leads. What's happening is we're having someone else guide warm leads right in the door for you. You've got some connection. They're making the new connection with you here. So this is something we really want to make sure is set up as a part of our system. Two more reasons why these are great leads. The trust is already established. Now you've got someone who has a relationship with this lead. They've got a connection. They've established trust. They're making that connection for you. So there's a level of trust that's being loaned, that's something that we can use in our own connection with this new person. We're also getting higher quality leads. Our referral partner is someone who's already gauged this person's need and interest for us, and they're just making that introduction. We're going to talk about how to build your referral network. So make sure that you've got your notepad ready, get your notes, get the sheet out handy in front of you. There's going to be some thoughts, some ideas, things that you want to take away from this talk today. Before I get any further though, if you've joined me before, you know I like to share a little bit about my story. You also know I'm madly in love with my wife. My name's Will. That's Jessica Jean. She has nothing to do with the branding group, but I couldn't help but show her off at the same time. My story here, when I was a younger man, I had a fierce determination to prove myself. Couldn't ask for help. Couldn't ask for help. I believed it was a sign of weakness. I also struggled to trust. As a result of this, missed out on a ton of opportunities in life, really stunted my growth. I actually finally grew out of that. I finally woke up, got smart, and I realized there is power in relationships. I'm passionate now to help others both find the friendships and also the connections they need to succeed. I wanted to share this little bit about my journey, especially as we talk about referral networks, because there's so much more that we can do when we work together. We help ourselves out, we help others out. Even me being a part of the branding group, that's a part of my story in growing, in asking for help, and in helping. So just want to encourage you guys, don't do this alone. That's my story. All right, step one here. This is a quick, simple step, but it needs to be a part of the process. We need a good elevator speech. This is like you're standing in an elevator, you've got 1 minute or less to tell someone, what do you do? What's the speech? What's the script you're going to use? Now, here's just some tips in writing that script. Something that's fluid, something that's clear. Obviously, you want to share your name. That's an obvious one, a first step. Hey, my name's Will. I'm with the branding group. We want to write down what we do, sell, or specialize in. Can you communicate this simply and concisely, something that's easy to understand? So write that out, try a few different iterations. We want to write down how clients actually benefit from working with you and from your company. And then touching on that as well, a great addition would be to write 4 quotes of what your ideal client or referral would say before they work with you. Do they feel frustrated? What is their sense about that product? Get some typical quotes of the things that a pre-client might say. What we're going to do with all of this, we're going to throw it together in a simple script, something that you can rattle off by memory. You want to revise it. It's not going to come out so memorable or clear that first time. But part of this, you revise it and then you practice it. You say it again and again and again until you have it by memory. Maybe you try it on your friends. Maybe you try it on your spouse. Maybe even try it in an elevator. But we want to make sure that we've got a clear, concise way that we can communicate. What do we do? How do we help people? That's the elevator speech. I encourage you guys to go back and revise that again after this call. Make that an action step. All right, step 2, the referral system. We're getting into the meat of things here. Just a heads up, maybe a warning, a word of wisdom before we start the relationship with our referral partners. These are other people with interests, needs of their own. We're not going to reach out to someone and start shaking that piggy bank from our network, only trying to get referrals from them. No. What we're doing is creating a give and take relationship. It needs to go both ways. And a great way to start a referral relationship, send them referrals first. Create that first step, that give, and then you can take aspect of the relationship. So just that word of warning here, that's a better way to go about it when you are taking the first step. All right, we're going to talk about 3 groups today. I've referenced them briefly, but there's 3 groups in our referral network. First of all, we've got ambassadors. We've got allies, and we've got affiliates. These are 3 distinct types of people, and I'll go over some of the differences and how you can act on that. Ambassadors. Who are ambassadors? These are raving fans. That's what I want you to think here. People who they love what you do, and they just want to tell the world about you. They're natural promoters. They don't even need to be incentivized. They just love to share. But though they don't always expect it, we still want to always reward them with cash or other gifts for sharing on our behalf. This is a great way to keep that relationship strong. They've got their own energy to share, but we want to make it. We want to make sure they know we're thankful, we're grateful for them. And what we can do here with ambassadors is we make it easy by preparing maybe easy links, funnels, stuff that we can send referrals through so that our ambassadors have an easier time to share about what we're doing. We actually have free funnels and workflows for ambassadors in your Agent CRM account. That's one way you can set this up. Allies, our second group. Who are allies? What I want you to think here is teaming up. They have the same client base, but we're offering different services than them. So we're not concerned about these people stealing our business. They're not poaching clients. We offer different services to the same types of people. And if we team up with these specific allies, we can help cover our clients' business needs at the highest level. Everyone should have a list of 20 entrepreneurs. We call this our Power 20. We want to have these people that we can send leads back and forth through. And if we create a network, if we've got our 20, we've got them set up, we can keep those leads, those referral leads flowing in. Here are some examples just to get you thinking. There are more examples on a worksheet. Home and rental insurance. We've got appliance repair shops, cable TV installers, electricians, financial planners, furniture shops, handymen. You can see how that's all in the same client base, but different needs. They're not competing here. And if we connect with these people, we can make sure we're getting those relevant leads to them and from them. Start to think, what are the types of people that need to be on your list? All right, moving on here. Here's some action steps for working with allies. First step, obviously, we need to have a list. Who are these people? So that's the first step I want you guys to focus on. What we're going to do once we have that list, we're actually going to reach out to establish the relationship. We have email templates already and automation set up. That's in the Power 20 snapshot. You can look in the click and play library. There'll be a lot there already. So don't worry about what do I say. We've got some scripts. We've got some email templates that you can tweak. We're going to reach out. Second, we're going to schedule a call. They've got that calendar link. They have the opportunity to connect with you. And we want to funnel them into your calendar for allies. You've got a specific calendar that's going to be set up in that snapshot. We don't want to confuse them with policy or recruitment appointments. So these are specific allies, an ally calendar here. What's going to happen? They're going to say, yes, I would like to meet you. And when they get a confirmation from that schedule, we're going to send them some great quotes from our happy clients in the confirmation email. It's going to say, hey, Tony, thanks for signing up. I'd love to meet you soon. Here's some things that my clients have said about us. And show them those glowing reviews in that confirmation email. Finally, a great tip here, just to really emphasize, make it about them. Obviously, you have a need, you have a desire, you want those referral leads. Make that first call about them. Ask them, hey, how can I serve your needs? What would be a really good way to send you leads? We want to get that ball rolling by taking the first step ourselves. We're going to serve them and see them reciprocate. It happens every time. You give and it shall be given unto you. So make that call about them. Great way to start an ally relationship. I'll leave it a second if you want to take a screenshot here of those steps. All right. Affiliates. This is our last group here that I'm going to talk about today. Who are affiliates? Think incentives. First group, they were motivated on their own. They loved you. Affiliates, they're a bit different. They like you, but they have an expectation. They believe and expect that if someone clicks and buys something through their link, they're going to get some sort of incentive. They're going to be paid. They're going to get some sort of reward. This is actually one of our most consistent sources of referrals. So I really want to encourage you guys, think about what kind of incentives and how you set up affiliate relationships. Some tips here: reward generously. A key is finding what is the right level of reward to ensure that our affiliates are properly motivated to find us referrals. They're going out on our behalf, but they're doing it because there's a level of motivation that's just right. So you're going to have to figure out what is that for your business. For us, some of our products, we actually give out a 100% commission. This way we can communicate that we value their relationship. We're so grateful for the work you're doing on our behalf. We're going to give you 100% commission on this specific product. This helps us strengthen the relationship for future opportunities. 100% commission, that's a pretty sweet deal. We can afford to be generous in this area because it makes up for it here. There's different ways that we set it up, but that's just an example of how you can build that connection, make it really strong, and they'll be so motivated to go out there on your behalf. We also want to make sure that we're providing great resources for affiliates. If they're doing this work, we want to make sure they've got graphics. Maybe we've got some videos, pre-written emails, things that we can send like a kit, a street team kit, other material that they can easily share to those networks, make it happen. Those are the three groups: ambassadors, allies, and affiliates. They're all going to be a part of our network. I've talked about the Power 20, the click and play, but for some of you, an obvious first step, you just need to get on the trial. We've got Agent CRM. If you're not with us already, this is the engine that makes it all happen. We've got the email marketing, text message marketing, funnel builder, power dialer, ringless voicemail, artificial intelligence is a calendar tool. This is all going to be what's put to use to get these systems up and running. There's the 14-day free trial if you're not already with us. That's agent-crm.com. Great place to start, of course. If you're already with us, here's some ways that you can take action. First of all, just import those workflows. There's going to be a click and play library on your Agent CRM. You can find that on the left side. Click and Play library, referral program, import those workflows, import those content that's built in there. A further way you can get help, if you want someone to come alongside of you, there's a little bit of setup. We've got great videos, we've got great training. Maybe you want someone to help you get more stuff set up, get it faster. We have great tech support. One-on-one help is available through dfy.agent-crm.com. This is a great way to just build additional features. Make sure you're using all the tools to their full potential. Last way that you can take action here. Some of you, your question is not about the referral system. It's, okay, I've got referral partners, I've got my Power 20. Where do I get the leads for them? Now, we actually have a specific training call about some strategy for getting leads, whether it's leads for policies, for sales, whether it's leads for recruitment or referral partners. We've got some specific strategy there for that. So if that's a need that you have, join us on brandingcall.com. That's going to be where we teach you about how to generate leads for your referral partners. Thank you guys for joining me today. Brief but powerful training here, especially if we're actually setting it up, of course. You're also going to get an email if you want to become one of our affiliate partners. Find that link to join us as an affiliate partner. But I wish you guys all the best. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day and go crush it.